What up, what up, what up, baby boo? Yo, what's up with you? It's Naomi, and I have another message on the fly, this time in person. What's up, y'all? I already pulled the music card, and we got Indigo by Chris Brown. Baby, what you wanna do tonight? What you got for me to try? Should I pull up, what? Should I hit the town, pull up at the strip? Fuck up a check, show 'em how I live, yeah. Link on my neck, I got 'em on deck, but they don't know you already at the crib. Cause you're nasty, babe. You do everything I like, but you classy, babe. And your spirit just my type. Oh, you nasty, babe. You do everything I like, yeah, you nasty, babe. You nasty, baby. Frequency, you freaky when we in the bed. Yoga fit, Pilates, body shorty, yeah. I can spot your curve with no infrared. Levels to me, baby, open my third eye. That's my baby, she woke. She my little cheat code. When I'm with her, we go from one light. In the way that she glow. Now wherever I go, I look around and the color so bright. Green rolled up in leaves. Yellow mood ring. Purple light like a beam. A dream indigo. Baby, what you want tonight? Ayy. He says, I still believe that we don't die. No, we don't. So many questions, don't know why. I think I know you in my other life. When I'm with you, I feel alive. So he's talking about reincarnation. He's talking about third eye activation. He's talking about two different worlds of his. How he hit the town, pull up at the strip, fuck up a check, show him how I live, yeah. He got the jewelry on, he's flashy and everything, but then there's the spiritual aspect, which is the woman where she's at the crib. She take care of herself, yoga fit, Pilates, body shorty, yay. The attraction, the spirituality, the reincarnation, what's the word that I want to use? The elevation of presence, like the invigoration between the two of them. So he's starting to see his world looks more vivid with her in it. Indigo is also a weed, right? Indigo is also a weed. So that could be significant too, right? Because he says green rolled up in leaves. So I feel like it's kind of like two. Third eye obviously is the pineal gland, that has to do with really is the first eye, right? The third eye is the first eye that is formed before these two eyes are formed. It is significant when it comes to telepathy. I'm feeling like Lemurian energy, where like divine feminine energy was prevalent first, and how they were able to telepathically communicate across time, space, and dimension. Hey Siri, what is indigo weed?
Indigo is a 100% pure indica strain created through crossing native North African landrace with Afghani landrace. This strain gets its name from its gorgeous purple appearance and floral flavor. This answer is from alba.com.
Hey Siri. What are the benefits of indigo?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Is it indigo? Indigo weed? It's not indigo weed. Why am I saying indigo weed? It's indica. Hey Siri, is there a weed strand named indigo? Why am I saying that? Is there a weed strand named indigo? I know indica. Yes, there is. That's weird. Indigo Berry Kush is a hybrid cannabis strain that combines the indica dominant traits of blueberry and OG Kush. Here's some information about the strain. Relaxing and euphoric, body high with intense sedation, may induce intense sleepiness, can provide pain relief and reduce anxiety. Sweet and fruity with notes of blueberries, berries, and earth. Sweet berry. So somebody smoked weed, because I don't know why I'm focusing on this so much. I don't know why my mind said indigo and indica, because that's really what I was saying, but that's significant. Let me see. Let me get a picture. So, okay, it's coming up again with the chakras, the chakra system, right? So he was talking about green, indigo, right? The color of the third eye chakra. He said, the color is so bright. Green rolled up in leaves, yellow mood ring, purple light like a beam. With the purple is the royal crown chakra. And then, so he's saying solar plexus, heart chakra, crown chakra, third eye chakra. So those are the 4 that are significant in this reading. So it could be having to do like somebody actually able to see auras, because here I have reading of aura gift, like somebody is actually able to see like the auras around a person and their colors. So this could be significant about this activating in someone, a pineal gland activation, because the song is about how she activated him. Because he said, oh, baby, what you want to do? No, he said, that's my baby, she woke. She my little cheat code. When I with her, we go. In the way that she glow. So it's like the divine masculine in this situation is paying attention to his divine feminine's aura. He's looking at the color of her aura. So he has the spiritual gift to see auras. And he's looking at her aura to know which way to move. He said, that's my baby, she woke. She my little cheat code. When I'm with her, we go. In the way that she glow. Now wherever I go, I look around and the color so bright. So it's like she bring vitality to his life, and like positive guidance to things, experiences in his life where things are growing. I don't just want to be sexual. To abundance. Underneath the deck. Abundance. Abundance. In many different forms. Through her. It's through her glow. Okay. What else do I want to get? Let's get one of these. It's my tarot deck. This is a better channeling. Because the other ones was getting a little freaky. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I am hearing the songs. It's still freaky. Can we get kinky tonight? Baby got me tipsy, tipsy off the Remy. Your love tasty, baby. It's SWV. Send me crazy, crazy. Cannot be a lady. I love the way you take me. No, she said, I love the way you take me. I like the way you talking dirty. Can't be kick it tonight. I got so many things in my mind. I wanna be a baby tight. I like it when you do this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Never seen the guys bang. I like it when you do it. There's too many cards, but that's a fact. What song is that? Damn, they sick of me. Yeah. Nicole Ray, Make It Hot. Missy Elliott. Okay, let's see. Okay. We got the energy of the Wise Fool in my tarot deck. Is Uranus. Is Uranus energy. Amnesia, God frequency. This key represents pure potential. The process of essence embodied truth. New start, risk taking, free energy. A portal for time travel. Time-space travel, originality, divine mind to mind, beginner's mind, music, naivete, new perspective, divine information, Akashic records. What else is this? It's getting dark in here. Wisdom. So I named this card instead of the Fool, the Wise Fool, because this is about reincarnation. I still believe that we don't die. No, we don't. So it's talking about Akashic records, right? So many questions, don't know why. I think I know you in another life. Without you, I feel alive. Amnesia. I think I know you in another life. God frequency. And music as well. So we got music here. We have Akashic records here. We have reincarnation with the Akashic records, because that's like cosmic record keeping. And that's soul star chakra, which is above the chakras. That has the memory of the soul, and then however that comes down into the body through the crown and the third eye. So he's talking about like there's one way of living, right? Hit the town, show up at the strip, and then there's the other way of living where it's like the color's so bright, like, but it's like the Wise Fool though. It's not, for me, it's not drugs. Like if this was Neptunian energy, I would say it's drugs, but this is more like electrical Uranus. It's like fast acting, disruptive. Let me see if there's any significance to where Uranus is at this time of this reading. Let me visit Astral Gold on my phone and do one chart of the transits. And right now, as I'm reading this, we have Capricorn rising. And I'm reading this through Vedic astrology and whole signs system. And this is showing that Uranus is in the 5th house of Taurus. So for me, Fifth house is about children, creativity. It could be sexual energy as well, entertainment, right? Pleasure-filled things. Yes. So I feel like, you know, these could be bursts of ideas as it pertains to that, or like this is talking about chakra system, indigo, I keep wanting to say indica. It could have to do with things that are recreational too. There is no coincidence why I feel like this is the energy. So maybe someone has like downloads coming to them through, you know, indica, or this person is like a drug. The one that's at the crib, yoga fit, Pilates body, shorty, yeah, the glow, wherever she go, you look around and the color's so bright. What we have under the deck. Uttara Bhadrapada. 9 of water. Subconscious absorption of external emotion for the purpose of embodying the mastered experience, ascending in consciousness through the remembrance of soul agreements, through earthly experience, and sharing wisdom with community and family dynamics and bonds. Liberate aura healing. So yes, this is everything that I just said. This is about, you know, having earthly experiences. This is the wisdom, like this is a wisdom keeper, Uttara Bhadrapada. Uttara Bhadrapada is also Cinderella too. Like people see Uttara Bhadrapada as Cinderella story, like rags to riches. So this could be something like that. And it could all be like past life related, reincarnation of a memory or something from the Akashic records now materializing. Through the sharing, because it's the wisdom and it's the earthly experience, and then it's the ability to share, to support people in healing. So there's something about, as the aura is healing with the feminine, that the masculine is able to see it. So it's like the feminine is absorbing the energy. She's doing a certain kind of work, and then the masculine is looking at her and he's seeing how her energy flows, and then he follows her energy. And like, it's like he's looking at her energy center, because he's like, see what that purple like, ooh, like Skittles and shit. Taste the rainbow. Maybe somebody likes Skittles. Let me see. Let's get one from here. This is interesting. I ain't mad at this reading. Y'all keep trying to give me like sad songs to channel, and I don't want to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to be sad. We want to be happy. Yeah, telepathic communication. Baby, it was uncool to love me, then leave me standing here now without a goodbye. And maybe I am the fool you call me, 'cause I'll be here standing, waiting to hear you say to me, I'm ready to love you So something abrupt. I love you. Forever, hey love now. Come love me forevermore. Let's see. Yeah, look, connect in the astral realm, the dream state frequently. These cards is backwards, so it doesn't even matter. Changing the perception of your reality individually and in togetherness. So on an equal level, the masculine and the feminine are changing each other's perception of reality. You know, it's happening on an individual basis, and then togetherness is happening in union together. And a lot of this is happening on a dream state. So it may not be something that's necessarily remembered. Ooh, okay. It may not be something that's necessarily remembered. Let me see. Let me get one of these first. How many minutes we had? Come let me for it. Yeah, it says new perspective, right? And then he said, I am the fool you call me. So somebody may feel like a fool, but this card says wise fool. Because the reason why I named this card the wise fool is because of children. So like, you know, children, most of the time they're reincarnated souls. So they have the wisdom of the parents and beyond. So it's never a fool. They're the wise fool. They just don't remember. You know, they just need to develop on this earthly plane. So they have the information within them. They have the divine information. They just don't remember. So it's not that they are a fool. They are a wise fool. They have ancient information in the DNA. All right, let me see. Okay, so children, yeah. Initiation of motherhood. These are my cards. Divine counterpart successfully matched. Chakra alignment. Healthy womb space. Clarity of role. So yeah, this is based off of the underlying energy is saying ancestral deliberation recognition activated. These are my cards. So basically this card is like, it's during the menstrual cycle a lot of the times, or it could have to do with certain aspects of a cycle in general on a collective consciousness perspective. And this is deliberation. I talk about this a lot in my book that's available for crowdfunding. You can get a preview of the first chapter on stand.store/media mystic. And you can also become a doula by purchasing one of the tiers, which you get spiritual readings as well as the book when it's available. So go to the store, the Mystic Hub, to get that. Go get it. Go get it. I hate doing stuff like that, but my book is fire. It's fire. So it's very informative, and it's an activation. So this is talking about the thrones. The thrones go to. So this is decision. Like this is like spiritual court on the ancestral plane. And this is decision, like who's coming forth. Yeah, so this has to do with motherhood between divine counterparts. You know, because there's a wisdom of, there's a wisdom here. First off, a wisdom that wants to come through, and there's also a a wisdom of the roles that are played by the father and the mother, right? He's understanding that she's guiding him in some way, and she's taking care of her body, right? He's talking about yoga fit Pilates body. I could spot your curves with no infrared. So it's like he can see without needing any assistance. You know, it's curves, you know, it's wordplay and everything like that, but it's about sight. About the woman who also is guiding through her presence. Because everything that he's talking about her glow and her curves and the way she looks and her sexuality as well. Right? So you're going to the strip club, but then you're going home for that because there's more. Okay. That's what the song is talking about. I feel like the message is just the significance of the dynamic. But in this message here with motherhood, this is like the parents have gone through lessons of their own that they've mastered and they've moved forward through. And ancestrally, these two parents have been chosen to be the ones to express certain genes and be the channels of these children's coming through in the world that have the codes as wise fools to move through the chakra system. So the children, when they move through the chakra system, that they are already activated, like they have a better chance. This is just like these messages keep reiterating themselves. The children have a better opportunity at being their authentic self, where they don't have to work through their parents' chakra system and heal the imbalances of the parents' chakra system so much to a fact where a large part of their life is lived under the energy of the parents. Let me get one more masculine energy here. It says divine timing is orgasming. This moment is aligned. The time is peaking with pleasure. And that is meaning pertaining to womb whisper. Your womb is speaking to him. He hears it in his bones. So this is like heat. This is like heat, right? Because it says for ancestral deliberation recognition activated, zenith is bringing forth. So yeah, it's the timing. The timing is here. Let me see. I'm gonna close it out with the Fruit of the Womb Oracle, which this is connected to my book, The Fruit of the Womb, Secrets of Divine Counterparts, Ancestral Wealth, and the Healing Power of Creation, available on the Mystic Hub digital store now. All the information is below in the description box. I baby boo. I baby boo. I love you. While I'm hearing Michael Jackson, and you will say you yeah, and the hardest every day, so give yourself a chance, so keep the faith, baby, yeah. Don't let nobody break you down, brother. You stand on the ground. So keep the faith, baby, yeah. You know it's just a matter of time before your confidence will win out. What you got to keep the faith. I don't never know the words of that song. I just know keep the faith part. Keep the faith, don't let nobody break you down. You can be better when you got to keep the faith. Keep the faith. Okay. Don't let me get into MJ right now. Ain't no angel on this message. Ain't no angel on this message. All right now. Come on now. Y'all being shy. This is a shy angel. This is a shy angel. The fruit reveals the root. Ooh, your joy, beauty, magnetism. They are signs of what you've been nourishing. Interesting. So the fruit. My book is called Fruit. My book is called Fruit. Well, anything is going to be your fruit, right? Like your children are also fruit, right? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Reflect on what is producing in your field and whether it aligns with your truth. I don't think I'm going to. Should I read from my book right now? Let me go see what angel number. What angel is this? Number 20. Let's see. And this is from UCM.Center. 20th angel. Pahalia, deliverance. With love, I can create life. Pahalia is the angel of deliverance and transcendence of sexuality. It helps awaken Kundalini, vital energy, and helps us re-educate our instinctual needs. It helps us to experience sexuality in the fidelity of the couple and to transcend excesses, lacks, or problems related to sexuality. Deliverance, transcendence of sexuality, divine sexual fusion in the couple, purity of intimacy, fidelity, awakening of the Kundalini of one's vital energy, subjects concerning spirituality and morality, knowledge of good and evil, purity, consents to sacrifice in order to evolve. Well, it says purity, comma, consents to sacrifice in order to evolve. Rectification of errors caused by exalted desires. Establishes rules in one's instinctual behavior, rigor, healthy and well-embodied person, purity and deep values integrated, spiritual person who harmoniously marries spirit and matter, who understands the importance of taking care of their basic needs and does so with wisdom and balance, financial stability, housing, clothing, personal hygiene, nutrition, sexuality, sleep, etc. Helps us undergo ordeals with courage and dynamism, irreproachable moral behavior, great initiate, redemption, encounter with one's divine nature, one's higher self, harmonious spiritual life. Okay. And it says distortions, abuse of power, fanaticism, extreme violence, fear, struggle, difficult destiny, rigidity, problems with sexuality and or rejection of sex life, infidelity, libertinage, temporary affairs, debauchery, sexual abuse and waste, prostitution, despondencies, discouragement, fears illness, does not believe in a higher power, transgresses divine laws, search for material possessions, religious to the letter, seeks to convert, neglects basic needs, extreme aestheticism, rejects the needs of the physical body and sexuality because does not sufficiently understand that these can be experienced positively, justly, and healthily. Okay. I feel like that's the energy right there. So it's like with the song Indigo, right, to bring it back to the song Indigo, he's showing like how there's a dynamism of like him being here in this world and then also being home in this world. You're already at the crib. That's home, right? That's home. When I'm with you, I feel alive. And that's why I feel like it's home, because it's not like she's at the crib just being there for his sexual desire. She's there because there is a continuation of something that's deeper, more profound, spiritual, etc. Activating, enlivening. Let me go get my book. I'll read that and then I'll close out with that. Hold on. Now wherever I go, I look around and the color's so bright. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Page 37. Page 37, Poppy. Okay, it says, this is from my book. This is the proof. Fruit of the womb. Alright. It say, the fruit is visible in your confidence, in your clarity, in the way you say yes to what is aligned and allow what isn't to fall away, in your discernment, in your softness, in your ability to magnetize beauty, partnership, wealth, intimacy, and expansion without force. It is born from your commitment to remembrance. You are the bridge between cosmic inheritance and earthly embodiment. Every decision to treat your energy as sacred nourishes the earth. Every time you listen to your womb, you rethread the pattern. Every time you move in pleasure, choose aligned love, speak your creative truth, or honor your cycle, you contribute to the rising frequency of collective healing. The womb does not only birth others, it births you again and again. You are the muse, you are the portal, you are the gift returning, end quote. Fire! Fire! Is that it? I think so. I feel like I need to get like one more card to be like data. How many minutes we got? 37 minutes. I'll get one last card right here. Ooh. This card is called The Greatest Matrimony of Holies. Can't see my cards. It says, based on frequency, vibes, and earth experience, the largest demonstration of choosing aligned love, legacy, wealth, and family over money, moving from heart consciousness, divine counterparts united successfully. So with Uranus being in the 5th house, I feel like this has to do on a collective basis as the world of entertainment, right? 5th house would be entertainment. I think this is a dynamic shift that's happened with Uranus that's shaking things up. And there's newness happening there. It feels risky. There is a fork in the road. I've spoke about this in other readings where some people are going on the road of wealth, legacy, and reclaiming that from a soul perspective, an ancestral, unlocked ancestral perspective. And then others are going on the road to like money. So yes, family is behind the scenes. Like he said also, like, you know what I'm saying? Should I pull up at the strip, you know, fuck up a check, and then my girl is at the crib and he follows her? There's two paths though that I have seen. That there's the hustle path, you know, like you hustle to get yours, and you may have family. For the majority of people, the hustle road, the family is still dispersed, like there's no home. But for the wealth and legacy, that's more of a home, you know, that's more of a home. So the family is a part of the legacy. Like there's the creativity is also familiar, right? And what is being cultivated as it pertains to divine counterparts. Because remember, my reading is about divine counterparts and supernovas. And so divine counterparts can choose, you know, with free will how they decide to go. You know, either way, we're going to be successful at our thoughts and what we focus on. Because then it says something there about succeeding at what you focus on or something like that. It was something like that. But I feel like with this ancestral deliberation recognition, this is like deciding how the genes are moving forward, the motherhood energy. And I feel like this greatest matrimony of holies, I named it that because this is like marriage, you know, like unions, you know, people coming together, but sacred unions. So there you have sacred sexuality, you know, spirituality. You know, it is much deeper than just sexual experience and having children. It's the willingness to go there. It's the willingness to expand from the experiences that you've experienced. And it said, you know, the divine timing is orgasming, is here. Womb whisper, your womb is speaking to him. He hears it in his bones. He hears it in his bones. And bones is Capricorn. And it was Capricorn rising when I pulled up the transit chart for right now. So this has to do with structure. It has to do, Capricorn for me has to do with the foundation that is nourished in a way that supports the entire system to build off of it. So, you know, all of your vitamins and your nutrients, you know, because at the end of the day, you eat the food to absorb what is nourishing to build the bones. And so it's what has been nourishing to create this strong system to which everything else can flourish. Because underneath the deck it says starseed inheritance activated, and this is lucrative gifts of creativity bestowed upon starseed family versus familiar due to authenticity vibration. So this doesn't have to do with like blood family. This has to do with starseed family, that you guys have similar star codes, however you want to say it, like you guys come from similar stars, or the combination of the stars that you're bringing forth and the lessons that you've grounded here on earth through your earthly experience, through the wisdom that you've remembered, and how you express that as a spiritual being in physical form, right, of the divine, of life force source energy. That the way that you've mastered yourself is what has determined you to be chosen for the deliberation to say this is the one that carries forth the torch, you know. And these are lucrative gifts based off of authenticity, miraculous monetary gifts via great star cosmic family in light. Okay, so yeah, boy. So yeah, that is the reading. I feel like there's more. I feel like I should just keep pulling, but I'm not. 44 on the clock. Recognizing you as a rare gift. So you guys recognize each other as rare gifts. And I'm gonna leave it there. All right, peace, you guys. See you next time.